Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gaynor.
I'm Office Bloke Aidan.
And today we're doing the most amazingly beautiful places in America.
What's number one? Gotta be like Hawaii.
I don't know, because I remember many years ago I was in the Ivy League in New Jersey. And there was a guy that worked there.
Okay.
And he was from Colorado.
Oh yeah?
And he told me that he went out on his horse one day.
Okay.
And he found a lake in his garden.
What? How do you find a lake in your garden?
So he must have lived on a large plot of land, and he went out on his horse and he found this lake and he never found it again.
What?
True story, that.
Dried up?
Yeah. No, he's obviously just gone out and...
Just a massive puddle at the time, maybe.
Said he found this lake, and when he tried to find it again, couldn't find it.
How can you not do that?
It must have been a huge amount of land.
That's crazy though. You remember where you went though?
Yeah, but...
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we are looking at the most amazingly beautiful places in America. Let's go.
From sand dunes resting near Colorado's mountains to a rainbow-colored body of water, here are the most amazingly beautiful places in America.
You'll get a most beautiful place for like every season as well, which is great. You'll get like the best place, most beautiful, because it's snowy mountains, and then you'll get sandy deserts, and then you'll get bloody skylines. And
you can only have sandy deserts.
No, you can't.
What can you have?
Snowy deserts. Antarctica's a desert.
Oh, okay.
It's just deserted area. There's just nothing there.
I think one of the most beautiful places I seen was Vermont when I went in the fall.
Well, like mountains and big trees and stuff.
Just the colours on the trees, they were like orange and red and yellow, and absolutely amazing, beautiful.
Do you reckon that'll be on it?
I'm hoping so.
Yeah.
Number 10, Angel's Landing. This awe-inspiring rock formation is located in Zion National Park in Utah. It is also known as the Temple of Aeolus and is 1,488 feet high. Hikers must take a 2.4-mile-long path to reach its peak, which contains several sharp switchbacks, some of which are called Walter's Wiggles.
Look at that!
These are
you actually like that? Looks dangerous.
Not for me.
Is that a road to drive on?
No,
or is it walk?
You walk it. You wouldn't be able to
if you're
drive.
walking, I could walk it.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you get like a bit nervous and you're stuck there, which I would.
Yeah, but just don't do that. Just
Don't look down.
stop getting nervous. Yeah.
Even going up an
Realistically,
escalator.
if there was a wall there, you'd never fall off. You'd never even walk into the wall. So why would you fall off the edge?
No, I know, but at heights like that would make me like a bit. What's it?
Yeah. You're bad with heights, aren't you?
Yeah, terrible.
Wiggles. These arduous turns were named after Walter Roosh. He was Zion's initial superintendent and created the switchbacks in the mid-1920s. There is a point called Scout Lookout, which many hikers stop at if they are worried about the remainder of the climb. However, if visitors are able to continue, they will reach the top where the most astonishing views are available. Angel's Landing is highly renowned due to its semi-short trail and the payoff once you finish the climb. The scenery of Zion Canyon is striking from the summit. The layers of rocks are aged 270 million years, dating back to pre-Triassic times. The green vegetation of the canyon's floor dramatically contrasts the red, multi-hued walls of the jagged stone. The stunning perspective one gains from Angel's Landing makes it one of the most beautiful places in America.
Look at that, and I've never even heard of it.
No, I know, and it's number 10 on the list.
How are there places like that in your country that I've never heard of?
I know, unbelievable.
Angel's Landing.
Number 9, Nepali Coast. This shoreline is located on the northern side of the island of
Okay, that makes sense how it's in Hawaii, but I was going to say that looks like bloody, like, tropical Asian island, you know what I mean? Or like Caribbean island. That looks crazy.
This shoreline is located on the northern side of the island of Kauai in Hawaii. It stretches for 17 miles. However, a large part of this coastline is inaccessible due to its jagged rock formations that jut vertically out of the water. These cliffs reach far above the Pacific Ocean, protruding up to 4,000 feet. There is a trail leading to this area on land, but it is difficult to traverse and spans 11 miles. So, the best ways to take in the views of Nepali Coast are by boat or plane. Although people don't inhabit this area today, there are records of settlers and natives living here from 1200 AD to sometime in the 20th century. The dramatic cliffs and bright green colors of Nepali Coast, in contrast with the blue ocean waves and clear skies,
nice.
make it one of America's most astonishing places. Number 8. Great Sand Dunes National Park. Most people imagine these smooth, breathtaking formations existing only in Middle Eastern deserts. However, the Great Sand Dunes National Park is located in Colorado. The dunes are overwhelming as they reach up to 750 feet high and are the tallest in America.
That is cool how you have them, but I'm sick of sand dunes now.
Yeah.
I can't stand them anymore.
I was telling a story the other day when we went camping in the sand
Oh, I hate
dunes.
it. Do you know what's crazy? That really gobsmacks me whilst we're there. When you wake up in the morning, the sand is absolutely freezing.
Yeah, it's freezing at night inside our tent. There's
at night
icicles.
it's so cold in a desert at night.
Yeah, but I was saying how we bought those like headlamps for all the kids, and you just went off and we just sat around the fire having a drink, and
I just got on like a little
a sledge,
and went down the dunes.
But the thing is, you all kind of went up the sand dunes and then went over the other side, and we couldn't see you, but we could hear you. But when I think back now, I think, God, you could have just been gone, and we would have never found you.
Yeah. You just look around you and there's nothing but sand. It's
just
weird.
black. You can't even see your hand.
They also take up about 30 square miles of land. The park itself spans over 107,342 acres. The sand was left behind by massive lakes that once existed in the area.
It's so good driving
Due to
on
volcanic activity, increasing sediment deposits, and climate change, the lakes dried up and left behind a sand sheet. Once winds began blowing, the dunes were created. For a desert area, the temperatures in the park are much lower than what you'd expect. The average highs only get to be around 80 degrees Fahrenheit. However, the lows reach far below freezing. So visiting the sand dunes during winter months might not be the best idea. Nevertheless, the smooth waves of sand next to the rugged mountains create a beautiful and unique distinction. Number 7. Carlsbad Cavern. This amazing cave is located in New Mexico in Carlsbad Caverns National Park. One of the cavern's most renowned areas is its giant limestone chamber, also called the Big Room. It is about 4,000 feet long, 625 feet wide, and 255 feet tall. It is North America's 5th and the world's 28th largest chamber. One of the cavern's most renowned details are the alien-like speleothems, or cave formations, that hang from its ceiling and ceaselessly grow due to water drizzling through the limestone. Some of them also rise from the floor, meaning the entire cave is decorated with strange organic structures. Adding to the natural allure of this place are the lights that people have installed for effortless viewing of Carlsbad
I was going to
Cavern.
say there's no way that's natural. They must have lights installed,
Caverns, mini rooms, and formations. The lamps glow in various colors, giving the cave an even more surreal appearance. While enjoying a guided tour of the cavern, visitors can experience a light show at the end that truly illuminates all of the beauty this wonder has to offer. Number 6. Watkins Glen. This state park is located in the Finger Lakes area of New York. Perhaps the most eye-catching detail of Watkins Glen is a gorge that is about 400 feet deep. It was formed by Glen Creek when glaciers from the Ice Age sank further into the valley, causing the stream to become steeper. This created more rapid waters and cascades. There are numerous waterfalls within this area of the park, including the Central Cascade, Cavern Cascade, and Rainbow Falls, which is considered one of the most captivating. It descends beneath the Rainbow Bridge over varying steps of jagged rock, flowing into the pool below. However, this entire area of Watkins Glen State Park is beautiful. Green vegetation grows within the crevices of stone, and running water adds to its dreamlike ambiance. There is a trail that allows people to walk through the gorge with ease and enjoy the scenery throughout this remarkable place. Number 5. Multnomah Falls. These stunning cascades are located in Oregon. A Norwegian businessman named Simon Benson bought the land and added a bridge, trail, and lodge to the area surrounding the falls in the early 1900s. He then transferred his ownership to the city of Portland so it could be used as a public park. Multnomah Falls is about 620 feet high and is the tallest within Oregon. It flows throughout the year and is fed by the Lark Mountain underground springs. The cascade formed approximately 15,000 years ago as a result of the Missoula floods. During autumn, the leaves in the area change from green to bright orange and red, creating an astonishing distinction between the water's blue-white hue and the surrounding forest. During the winter, snow falls and blankets the vegetation, giving Multnomah Falls the appearance of a winter wonderland cast in an icy monochromatic scheme.
Do you know what makes that like 10 times nicer though? That little bridge at the top.
Yeah, I know.
It does, doesn't it? It's like just little thing make it so much nicer.
I wonder how many people have proposed on there.
Yeah.
That'd be a nice
That's
place
a good
to
spot,
propose.
isn't it?
Yeah.
However, this place is enchanting during all 4 seasons, making it one of the most amazing places in America. Number 4, Grand Prismatic Spring. This otherworldly hot spring is part of Yellowstone National Park and is located in Wyoming. It is the most.
How many national parks do you reckon there are in America?
There's a lot, isn't there? I was just thinking most of these are in a national park.
Let me have a look at how many national parks there are. Do you want to have a guess?
200.
423.
Wow. A lot.
Jesus.
Most significant in the United States in size and is the world's 3rd biggest. It measures 370 feet across and is about 160 feet deep. It also puts out about 560 gallons of water every minute. It was noted by scientists participating in the Hayden Geological Survey of 1871. The spring was named after its striking neon colors that contrast significantly from the land surrounding it. The bright hues of Grand Prismatic Spring are due to microbial mats that circle the mineral-rich water. The mats create numerous different colors, giving it a rainbow-like appearance. They are generally brighter in the summer, whereas they become dark green during the winter. The spring's brilliant blue center and color-changing exterior make it one of the most beautiful places in America. Number 3.
How does that even work, though? Have you ever seen that lake in, I don't know where it is, it might be in the USA, but I think it also could be in Australia, like the Pink Lake?
No.
You've ever seen that Pink Lake? That's proper weird. I'm not actually 100% where it is. I'll put it on screen as well, but...
No.
Like, I've seen stuff like that, and I just think, how does that even work?
It's to do with the soil underneath, isn't it?
I wouldn't know.
Dry Tortugas National Park. This unusual park is located 68 miles to the west of Key West, Florida, and is only accessible by plane or boat. Dry Tortugas National Park is recognized for its barely disturbed coral reefs, tropical birds, and tales about shipwrecks and treasures. The main focal point of the park is Fort Jefferson. It is an immense, incomplete fortress and is the most massive brick masonry within the Western Hemisphere. It is made up of over 16 million bricks. It is known for its mix of historical artifacts and natural wonders. From colonial years up to the beginning of the 20th century, the Dry Tortugas served as an American naval base and provided shelter and a fueling station. It was later used as a prison and is where 4 people were held for conspiracy concerning President Lincoln's demise. However, nowadays the Dry Tortugas is a remarkable place where visitors can enjoy the vast wildlife while they dive into history. There are nearly 300 species of birds within the park, as well as various stunning fish. Number 2, Glacier National Park. This remarkable park is located in northern Montana and takes up over 1 million acres of land. It has more than 130 lakes, hundreds of animal species, and over 1,000 types of plants. It is part of a larger area that is sometimes called the crown of the continent ecosystem. Glaciers originally formed the vast mountains found within the park during the world's most recent ice age. However, most of them have disappeared since then, and the National Park Service says that the remaining glaciers will most likely be gone in about 12 years due to the warming environment. Nevertheless, this park is still breathtaking. There are numerous hiking trails for visitors to explore the wildlife on foot, and ice blue lakes for people to take in the scenery by boat or kayak. The crystal waters of Glacier National Park reflect its majestic snow-capped mountains and evergreen trees, enhancing its natural beauty. There is even a highway called the Going to the Sun Road, so travelers can enjoy the views inside their vehicles. This park's diverse landscape ranges from forests and mountains to valleys and tundras, making it one of the most magnificent places in America. Number 1, Horseshoe Bend.
Whoa.
This section of the Colorado River is located near Page, Arizona. The rapid current cut this peculiar shape into the red rock of the desert landscape. The The trail to get to this natural wonder is less than a mile long, but poses some obstacles along the way. Around 200 million years ago, sand dunes blanketed this vast open area. When minerals and water began flowing in, the dunes eventually turned to stone. Over the centuries, various other sedimentary rocks layered on top of the sandstone. The elements then wore away at the formations, revealing lower areas of sand and tall cliffs with calcite and limestone. So today, there are some areas of deep sediment along the trail to view Horseshoe Bend. But further up the trail, you can see the jagged rocks. If you pay close attention while you're hiking, a small dinosaur footprint can be spotted about 150 feet from the trail's end, giving proof of the area's ancient history. After climbing to the top, the view of Horseshoe Bend is stunning.
Wow.
The deep blue water of the Colorado River outlines the bright red rock formation that appears to jut out of the center of a giant bowl. The 1,000-foot sheer drop to its base and layers of the surrounding cliffs add to the overall beauty this place exhibits. Which of these places?
That's pretty cool.
It is, but I think I've made my mind up where I want to live. Colorado.
Colorado, well, that's where the first one was as well,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Angel's Landing.
Yeah, it's just stunning.
For me, that's still probably number one.
Yeah.
That's a cool place.
I
That
know.
road looks very
I know.
unsteady, but
Yeah.
look at that. Bloody hell.
Wow. No.
America is something else, though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
In terms of how beautiful it is.
It is very stunning.
Yeah. Gonna have to go.
Yeah. We are.
Yeah. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button for us, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Bye.
Cheers.